Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And so if you are new here, I am Aditya, and today we are going to discuss about introduction of statistics, and we will see what is statistics and what are the type of statistics, and some terms related fundamental terms that are usually used in statistics. So whether you are a student, a enthusiast, or just curious about numbers, so this video is for you. So statistics, as we know, statistics is all around us from the news we read to the decision we makes, and what exactly statistics is. So in this series of videos, we will explore the basic of statistics, including key concepts such as descriptive and inferential statistics, and how we use data to understand the world better. So let's get started with an introduction to statistics. So, what is statistics? So, basically, uh, the terms term statistics is related to what? So, what is statistics? So, statistics is the mathematics of collection, organization, and interpretation of numerical data, especially the analysis of population characteristic by inference from sampling. So, here are the some terms that what collection, organization, interpretation of numerical data. So, what this mean is, so you have data. So, for any decision making, you need data. So, so you collect the data. So data is basically raw information we have. So you collect the data and organize in some manner like tabulate the data in table form. You organize the data in table form and interpretation. So what is meaning by interpretation? You are making conclusions or finding information from the data. So this is the meaning of statistics, mathematics of collection, organization, and interpretation of numerical data. So we have different sources to collect the data and organize in a particular manner like tabulate the data. So for example, if you want to if you want to study some student marks in a school or in a class, so you make the table of subjects or student names, like here is the student name, and here is subject 1 and subject 2, and here are the student roll numbers like 1 2 3 4 or name, or here are subjects like subject 1 marks is 23 24 25 and 30, and here are subject marks like 40 41 42 43 45. So 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 you have collect the data, you have organized data in table form, and for interpretation, just say you can see there are we have collected the four student data, and you for for interpretation you can ask like what are the highest marks in subject 1, what are the highest marks in subject 2, what are the lowest marks in subject 2, what are the average marks in subject 1 or subject 2. So this is the interpretation of numerical data. So we will discuss about what are the different type of data, and this statistics is especially used in analysis of population. Like this is a sample data, and if I talk about population, we will be discussing further. So population characteristic by inference from sampling, and for sampling we will also see what is sampling. So this is the definition of statistics: mathematics of collection, organization, and interpretation of numerical data, especially the analysis of population characteristic by inference from sampling. So I hope you will get the definition of statistics. So there are two scientists, Webster and Slingman. They have given different definitions of statistics. So according to Webster is a scientist. So he gave the definition of statistics as statistics are the classified facts representing the people in a static statistic. So here is a word mistake. Here is statistic, especially those facts which can be stated in number or in any tables. So statistics are the classified facts. These are some facts which represent the people in a population or statistic. So especially the facts are uh, the facts can be stated in numbers, which can be represented in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I have shown you the example. So these are the statistics stated in number and or in table. So I have made a table here, and or in any tabular or classified arrangement. Here classified arrangement can be anything like table, we have like data, text data. So these are classified arrangement. So and this is the definition given by Webster. So another definition is given by Slingman. So and the definition is statistics is a science which deals with method of collecting. So we have seen here the method of collecting the data, classifying, presenting, comparing, and interpreting numerical data, collecting to throw some light on any sphere of query. So query means what are the questions we ask from the data. So query means like, for example, for this table. So for this table was for student data. So here is the roll number, subject subject 1 data, subject 2. So here we have seen we have four student data. So this is the marks 23, 22, 30, 25, 41, 42, 22, 43, and 50. So my question is, I want to find the what is the what is the highest HIGST highest marks in subject 1. In subject 1. So this is my query. I have collected the data, organized in a tabular, collected the data. First, I have collected the data, then I have organized it. So I have organized it, and then for interpretation of result, I can calculate the mean of the data, mean of each column. I can calculate median of each column. I can calculate mode of each column. So this by this way I can interpret the result. There are different techniques also we can calculate, we can interpret the result. So this is our query. So what is the highest marks in subject 1? So here we can see that the highest mark in subject is 30. Subject 1 is 30. Also from subject 2, the highest mark is 50. So this is the query. So I hope the definition of statistics is all clear to you. So another here is a quote: statistics isn't just number, it's the science of data. So it's the science of data, from predicting trends to understanding behavior. It's all start with data. So you have different data, and we find the trends in the data, like the stock data we have. So the graph we plot for calculating the trends in the data. So whether the trend is increasing or trend is decreasing, and understanding behavior in the data, like you have seen, like we measure the temperature of each month, and we see the behavior like increasing or decreasing the temperature in any month or in any season. So it all starts with data. So we have data. So this data is a raw information. So we collect this data, we interpret this data, we collect this data, we interpret this data, and we make conclusions from this data. Conclusions from this data. So this is the meaning of statistics. So and in data science, from for from statistics, we find some information from the data, and for for predicting the data from for predicting the value, for predicting the future value, for making conclusions, for making inferences, to 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 grow any business or any data related problem. So this is the statistics, and it's very important for any for a data enthusiast or for a data scientist student. So I hope the term statistics is all clear to you. So let's move forward. So types of statistics. So we have two type of statistics: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. So in descriptive statistics is what we organize in descriptive statistics, we organize and summarize the data. Uh, we organize and summarize the data. Like for summarization, we use different methods, such as we calculate the mean of the data, median of the data, mode of the data. So this is the summarization of data is called descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics provide an essential information for data analysis. Like when we doing data analysis, so we first calculate for numerical column, we calculate mean, median, mode, quartiles. So this is very helpful in understanding the nature of the data. So what data is about. For example, if I talk about the previous example, like student marks. So here is a student roll number and subject one name, subject one number, and subject two number. So in descriptive statistics, we calculate the mean, median, mode, and different 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 uh, mathematical calculations we perform on the for each column. So this is the descriptive statistics, which helps researchers and analysts understand the basic feature of data set and communicate findings effectively. With this, with the help of descriptive statistics, we can analyze the basic feature of the data set and communicate finding effectively. So this is the definition of descriptive statistics. And let's talk about inferential statistics. So what is inferential statistics? Inferential statistics can be defined as a field of statistics. Means it is a field of statistics that uses analytical tool for drawing conclusions about a population by examining random samples. So what basically means inference is we predict some values with the help of inferential statistics. In inferential statistics, we are predicting the data. So yeah. So inferential statistics, we made some estimation about the data. We provide a single value as an estimate of a population parameter. Like we have to estimate the population mean of the data and interval estimation, and we perform hypothesis testing on this data. So hypothesis means we we made some assumptions, like we have a problem, like this problem is particularly focusing on this solution. So we made an assumption that our solution is correct, and then we perform some statistics on the data. And if the if our assumption is better than the calculation, so we say that our assumption is good. So this is the inferential statistics. So making conclusions from the drawing conclusions from the data uh, with the help of analytical tools. And in analytical tools, we have tools such as correlation analysis, regression analysis, regression analysis. We will study all these terms in upcoming videos. And ANOVA analysis of variance. So these are some analytical tools by which we we draw conclusions from the data and about a population of examining random sample. So these are the definitions of descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. I hope these definitions are clear to you. So let's move forward. Here is a table for the difference in for the for for the conclusion of descriptive statistics, like here the components what we do in descriptive statistics, like we measure central tendency such as mean, median, mode, and measure of dispersion. So measure of dispersion, like what is the range, variance, standard deviation. So these are the measure of dispersion. Measures of position such as percentiles, quartiles, standard scores like z-score. So what but what we measure from central tendency, measure that provide a central value for a data set. And what is this central value? Central value is that defines whole data with a single point, that defines a number, a numerical value, which represents the whole data, which represents the whole data. What is the meaning of this? Consider an example. We have some student score like 85, 90, or 78, 82, 88, 76, 95, 89, and 84, 91. So if I calculate the mean, if I calculate the mean of this data, the mean of this data is 86.8. So I can say that the average marks or mean score of the students are 86.8. So this value represents this whole data. So this value represents this whole data. Like we said that if for in a class there are some students score, and the mean score of these students are 86.8. So this is the measure of central tendency. And measure of dispersion tells some range, that our range is like the highest score is 91, and the lowest score is 76, so that the range is 19. So, the and similarly we calculate variance. So variance and standard deviation. Then positions, we calculate percentiles, quartiles, standard score, and z score. And then in descriptive statistics we perform data visualization. So this data visualization is a graphical representation of data. So like if I want to plot this in graph, so I will plot bar graph like 85, 90, 78, है ना, 82 and 88. So these are the scores we are defining, like 85. And from this graph we can easily say that the highest marks are this, the lowest marks are these, and the mean marks are this. So from the graph we can clearly visualize the data. So graphs are very helpful, or data visualization is very helpful in data analysis or descriptive statistics. So with the help of graphs we can conclude the data set better. So everyone say that, so it is mostly said that when you do perform data analysis, so you should add visualizations in your data. So visualizations make data understanding very simple and easy. So graphical representation of data, so like such as example histograms, bar charts, pie charts, box plots. So these are some basic example of graphs. And this is the descriptive statistics, and then inferential statistics. So inferential statistics, we have components such as estimation. So we we do estimate for population parameters based on sample statistics, including point estimations and interval estimations. We will see all these points in upcoming videos. What are point estimation, interval estimation, and then hypothesis testing, I have told you earlier, that method for testing a claim or hypothesis about a parameter by comparing observed data against a null hypothesis. So this is a hypothesis. These hypothesis testing we will be discussed in detail in upcoming video. So we made some claim, and we performed some calculations on the data, observed data. And last on the conclusion, we compare our claim to the calculation. If our claim satisfy the null hypothesis or alternative hypothesis, then we say that our claim is better or our claim is rejected. So this is the hypothesis testing, and then regression analysis. Regression analysis is a statistical technique for modeling the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variable. So, for example, let's say you want to predict the house price. You have the data for past 10 years of house prices, like house price, house how so house in BHK, house in BHK like 3 BHK, 4 BHK, 5 BHK, and the prices in different location. Prices in different you have locations also, like Delhi, Ghaziabad, Gurgaon, Noida, and the prices according to that. So you have data, and this is our dependent variable. This dependent variable is depending on house price and location. So we have we have data x, y, and x and so on. These are the independent variable, and y is a dependent variable. So we find some relationship between these variable with the help of regression analysis. So like x1 plus beta x2 beta 1 x2 plus beta 2x3. So this is the linear relationship we calculate from the regression analysis. So this is the regression analysis, which is a statistical tool for modeling the relationship between a data variable. Then correlation analysis. We have regression analysis, then correlation analysis. Correlation analysis tells the measure the strength and the direction of the relationship, like how two variables are correlated to each other. Means what are the strength of the relationship? Strength of relationship. For example, for example, you buy house. You given some amount of money to whatever the party is. So this house value depend on the location and the locality. So you have select the location, you have select the locality. What is the locality? So some area. So this can be related to each other. So what is the strength of this relationship? So this relationship is given by correlation analysis. So so correlation analysis is a method used to measure the strength and the direction, and direction means whether it is positive or negative. Negative tells the negative relationship, the positive tells positive relationship, and the range of the correlation analysis is -1 to 1. So relationship between two variables. So these are the types of statistics and components and the description of the different type of statistics. I hope you have it is clear to you what is statistics and what are the different types of statistics. So let's move forward. Some fundamentals points related to statistics. So what fundamental points we have seen uh, we have seen here population. What is population? Sampling. You know, so you should know about all these terms. What is sampling? What is population? What is statistics? What is data? What is variable? And you should be familiar with these terms. So fundamental terms, fundamental terms, fundamental terms related to statistics. So population. What is population? A statistical population is a set of data corresponding to the entire collection. So entire collection means like for example, if you are studying the heights of all adult males in a country, like in a country India, you are studying the heights of all students, all adult males. Okay. Height of all adult males is a population. all males are population, so the population would include every adult male in that country. In country India, every adult male in country and India. So this is the population. So this is the population. Let me. So this is the population. Height of all adult male in India population. Okay. So this is the population. So this is telling out a student a statistical population is a set of data corresponding to the entire collection of units about which information is sought. So from this population we are going to sort some information from this population, and this population is very large. Like in India there are millions or billions of male population. So this population is very large, and you cannot study all the height of all adult males. Like usually in India, the height of people are 5 foot to 6 foot. Yeah. Since you cannot study all the height, all the male height in India, so you take some samples from the data. So what is sample? A sample from a statistical population is a set of data. So you take some sample from this population, statistical population of subset of the data that are actually collection in the course of investigation. So what you are investigating? Height of all adult males. So you are investigating height of all adult male. You take some samples from this data. You take some samples. You take some samples from this data, and what these samples are. And if you can't measure, you cannot measure the height of all or every adult male in this country, in country India. So you can select the sample of thousand adults. So you can take the sample of thousand adult male, to to find the to estimate the average height. Okay. To estimate the average height. Average height. So this is the sample. This is the sample. 1,000 adult males to estimate the average height. So this is the sample, and then you are given this is the you have population height of all adult males. Then you select some samples like 10,000 adult male to estimate the average height. Then parameter. So parameter. So what parameter is? So it is a numerical value that summarizes a characteristic of the population. So it is a numerical value that characterize the characterize the summarization of summarize the characteristic of the population. So they are usually unknown. So this is not known to us because it's often impossible to measure every individual in the population. It is true. So I have told you that you cannot measure you cannot study every adult male height in India. So this is not unknown. This is not known to us. So for example, the true average height of all adult male in a country is as a parameter. So what is the parameter here? So what is the parameter here? Here what is the parameter? Parameter is true average height. You cannot measure the true average height, true average height. True average of average height of all adults, average height of all adult male in India. So this is a parameter, and then coming to statistic. So I hope it is clear to you what is population. So population is the all 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 statistics or all people you are investigating uh, some problem like height of all adult male in India. So this is the population, and what is sample? You take the subset from the population to investigate the same problem. Like you have taken 10,000 adult males to estimate the average height. Then parameter. So parameter is unknown value, which is not possible to find because you cannot measure the individual population. So true average height of all adult male in India. So this is the parameter. Then statistic. Statistic is a numerical value. Statistic is a numerical value that summarizes a characteristic of a sample. This is the numerical value which summarizes the characteristic of a sample and estimate that corresponding parameter in the population. So statistic like average height. Average height is a statistic calculated from the 10,000 adult male in a statistic that estimate the population's average height. Average height. Average height. This is a statistic. This is a statistic. We find from some sample. So we find from sample, and this average height represent this. Then this represent this average height estimate the estimate the corresponding parameter in the full population. So what is our parameter? True average height of all adults. So we can say that the true average height of all adults is this average height. So this is the statistic. And variable. So what is variable? So variable is an attribute that can take on different values among the individuals in a population or sample. It can be quantitative or qualitative. So what this means is, so this means that is, for example, you take the height, weight, and age are the quantitative variables, while gender, occupation, and nationality are the qualitative variables. So what are variables? We have some attribute of the, like for males, we have attribute like quantitative. Let's discuss quantitative. So for male, we have height, weight, age. So these are the quantitative variables. And for qualitative variables, for qualitative variables such as what is the gender? So gender is obviously male. And what is the occupation of for occupation of each male? Occupation and nationality. So these are the variables. And what is data? So data is actual values collected from the samples or population. So actual values we are collected from sample or population. These values can be numerical or quantitative, descriptive such as gender and nationality, locality. So these are the data. And in our case, what is the data? Height, recorded height of 10,000 males. So in our case, what is the data? Recorded height of 10,000 adult adult males. So this is the data. So what is the population? Population is height of all adult male in India. Then what is sample? Sample is 10,000 adult male to estimate the average height. And what is the parameter? Parameter is true average height of the adult. And statistic is the in our case, statistic is a some value. So so for example, average height is a statistic we have taken from sample. And this average height represents this average height represents the average height of the population. And what is a variable? So variable, we have two type of variable, quantitative variable and qualitative variable. For quantitative variable such as height, weight, age, and for qualitative variable such as gender, occupation, nationality. In our example, what is the variable? The variable is height of all the adult males in India. And then data. And then data is actual value which is collected from sample or population. So in our example, what is the data? Recorded height of 10,000 adult males. So I hope it is crystal clear to you what is population, what is sample, what is parameter, what is statistics, and what is variable. And I hope I will provide you this PPT in the description. And it is very good practice to make the notes. And if you are making the notes, then it is very good. So so uh, so it's all about today's video. So I hope so all the terms clear to all clear to you. So what is statistics? Mathematics of collection, organization, and interpretation of numerical data, especially the analysis of population characteristic by inference from sampling. And there are two other definitions given by Webster and Slingman. So according to Webster, statistics are the classified facts representing the people in a statistic, and especially those facts which can be stated in number or in table or in any tabular classified arrangement. So we, in a statistic, we collect some data, organize in tabular or classified arrangement, then interpret the results from the numerical data. So according to Slingman, the statistics is a science which deals with method of collecting, classifying, presenting, comparing, and interpreting numerical data collected to throw some light on any sphere of any query. So type of type of statistics: descriptive statistics, inferential statistics. In descriptive statistics, we organize and summarize the data, and in inferential statistics, we we draw some conclusions from with the help of analytical tools such as correlation analysis, regression analysis, ANOVA. Then here is a table for the descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Then fundamental terms related to statistics like what is population, what is sample, what is parameter, what is statistic, and what is variable, and what is data. So, uh, so I hope these all points and this definition is clear to you. So that's all in this video. So we will meet you in next video with some interesting topics such as sampling. We will be discuss about sampling. So thank you for watching. And if you like the video, then press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more informative video. And we will be covering all the statistics point. We will be covering all the statistics topic in this series of video, and share with your friends. So thank you for watching. So till then, keep learning and keep practicing. Bye bye.